Good morning, Miss Andi and Miss Lohini.
Good morning, Miss Tharsyini.
Good morning, Mr. Chean.
So, the purpose of meeting is to inform the declining performance of employees that are moonlighting, which interfere their performance.
Yes, I've noticed about this, Miss Andy and Tashni. These people are not devoting enough energy to this company. We must take action against this act by the employees.
We need to have a meeting with these employees and discuss on further action to be taken.
Sure, Miss Andy, let's all meet up in a while.
Thank you, Miss Lohini and Tharsyini.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
Andi.
Hi,
Hi.
Ayo.
So, how you guys doing?
Doing good.
Alright.
Doing good.
And healthy.
Alright, today's meeting I want to discuss something that is very important. For the past few months, I found out that our employee is not able to reach the target of our company performance. As we know, our company has legal right to take action to terminate employees because monitoring is hurting performance dependability of our business. It is clearly a big problem if an employee take another job on night shift or after work hours. I know it is very tiring, but you cannot properly perform your primary job.
And I also have discovered a few problems from employee moonlighting. First, most of you show up late to work, especially on Monday. And I have also noticed too many acceptance. This results in poor performance due to over workload caused by moonlighting. This will definitely bring a bad image on the company and customer will be disappointed and move on to the other company instead. On behalf of this management team, we suggest Moonlighter to resign from the second job and continue to give your best performance in this company.
From my perspective, the company should not be an anti-moonlighter. This is because not all the employees who moonlight give lesser commitment towards their full-time jobs. And management should more focus on employees who are less productive and always take sick leave instead of moonlight issues.
I also agree with Chean because not all the employees moonlight is mainly because of the money. For some of them, the second job is for them to do something they are really like or they are very passionate about. For example, like a cafe part-time singer, part-time musician, or part-time writer. You cannot perform all these skills when you're working in an IT company. So, if management requests moonlighters to resign from the second job, employees will not have a platform to release their stress during the weekend.
I understand your situation, Sian and Kah Wai. We did not prohibit moonlighting, and that is your right to moonlight as you wish. The problem is moonlighting affects the business in terms of conflict of interest and deficient work performance. We expect you to be present and prompt at your task. For instance, some of you were taking medical leave to finish the task given in the part-time job and making the other team members to overwork in order to finish the task assigned to you. This has created unwanted conflicts and negative vibes in the company.
So if the company really cannot accept employees moonlight, they should put this as a term and condition when employees are being recruited. The company should not request employees what to do during their free time, especially when they become less productive and also cannot give full commitment. If company did not put this in the agreement, but after that you stalk your employees' personal life activities, it is really not appropriate and show that the management did not give enough trust to your employees.
We want our employee to be transparent about their side jobs so we can prevent conflict with their main jobs more easily. Our main rule is that our employees must treat their job in our company as a primary occupation. Any other job should come next. As you said that our company should put a term and condition when employees are being recruited. With this rule in mind, our employee must not take up a job or project if its working hour overlap with those of their main job. Doing so will cause attendance issue and your manager may take disciplinary action. We accept you to use your working hours, not including breaks, to work our company only unless otherwise authorized.
So if we can improve our effectiveness in our work at the same time, we are still working for the second job. Is that acceptable for the management?
Oh yeah, it will be acceptable. We are only not satisfied with the poor performance of employees. Otherwise, we had no issue with the moonlighting. I have a thought for offering option for you guys to incentive your work. During the coming year, I plan to achieve certain target for our company, of all which I believe will significantly advance the goals we have discussed. If you meet the goals, the company bottom line should increase by 20% of your salary. But first, I like to lay out my proposal to the CEO. Of course, there is a possibility that this cost will fail, but if you can increase the level of effectiveness of your work and you can provide incentive to give the best to the company.
I think this situation happen. Moonlighter should not only moonlighter should take the full responsibility. The main reason is because their salary are insufficient for their monthly expenses. I suggest that management can propose a solution to increase their bonus and salary first. At the same time, inform them that the company cannot accept any attendance and productivity issue due to moonlight. Then, management can observe their performance. If they still cannot give the full commitment, then management can take any reasonable action against them.
The management always makes sure that we pay you according to your performance in the given projects. We have always gathered market data to verify the rate of salary is competitive in the current market and made changes accordingly. We have also been in touch with PDO to request employee performance reviews for current year and past year for increment purposes. We can assure you that we pay you in accordance to your performance and skills.
Thank you for the explanation. However, we are now working in a large IT company where each position is only in charge of specific job scope, and employees may feel less motivated since the job scope are lacking variation. Working for a second job allows employees to accumulate knowledge and ability at work, since different positions have different competency models. I think companies should not underestimate the advantages of moonlighting because this is to kill two birds with one stone method, which we as an employee can earn extra money and improve our work skills.
From our discussion, I believe it is clear the moonlighting cannot be stopped due to circumstances, but it can supervise and monitor. The formulation of policies is important, but the execution of the same must be employed in terms of employment, and implication of violating the same should be clear to employees. We hope employees can improve their performance, and our company will monitor employee performance demands to increase their salary. So thank you for your time.
So please allow me to make a conclusion for this discussion. Management is not accepting moonlighting. However, employees must treat this primary job as their first priority. As a group of representatives of the employees, we promise that employees will improve their job performance in order to secure their second job. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, agree.
Yes, no problem.
Yes, agreed.
All right.
So, all right. Thank you everyone for taking your time to join this discussion. So, hope you to see you again.
Right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
See you soon.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
everyone.
Okay, bye.